I've got a quote for you by Benjamin Franklin. Yeah,
Oh yeah, how does it go?
cool. By Benjamin Franklin. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, it's true.
Why is it true for you? Or is it true for you or true for everyone?
I think it's probably true for everyone. Like, if you know that something needs doing and it's maybe has more than 8 steps, it's probably better to plan that thing than it is to not plan it. If you don't plan something that's going to require a lot of intricate detail, then you're going to be confused and doing each step one step at a time, not really knowing how it sets you up for the next one.
So you're not going to have a clear picture or a clear path defined. You're just going to be kind of feeling around in the dark, hoping for the best. Why do you think people fail to prepare? Or don't take time to prepare?
Because it's easier not to.
Easier to procrastinate, or people just don't like doing hard work? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, both of those. Oh, we've got the light on.
We have.
Exciting.
Yeah, both of those. So
yeah,
people
for
just
sure.
don't want to do the hard work.
Yeah.
Or they don't understand the work that comes into it. Do you think by prepping and making things more achievable actually makes the task less daunting?
It makes it less daunting. It makes it easy. And, like, for example, I never prepare. So I'm always setting myself up to fail. So, but if I was to prepare, then it would make it seem a lot easier. And I like it feeling like a challenge. And it's when things are at a difficulty level where you could probably just bluff your way through it and get by. If you know that in advance, then your want to prepare is a lot lower than if you know something's going to, like, if I was unraveling the secrets of the universe, I'll probably prepare for that. If I'm making YouTube videos, probably won't do much prep because I know I can bluff my way through it. I can't bluff my way through talking to Stephen Hawking.
So people plan to the degree in which they believe it would be a challenge.
Yeah.
Or that's one reason why people would plan. If it's something they think they can do without planning,
Yeah,
they'll disregard it. But if it's something they maybe deem to be important, people will plan.
absolutely.
But the quote is suggesting by not planning,
Yeah,
you're just destined to fail because you haven't outlined a clear goal and destination and how to achieve it.
yeah.
I think it goes further. I think it's because people are addicted to their own limitations. Yeah, so people like love their limitations because it's familiar patterns, even negative ones. They offer comfort and predictability and escape from the anxiety of change or potential failure. You know, people don't want to step out the comfort zone because that's safe, that's easy, you know. I know everything that's going to happen on a day-to-day, so why would I ever feel the need to step out of that? Especially if I could fail on the other side. So I think people are addicted to their own limitations. And I think this is an incident of that. So people don't prepare because they are addicted to their limitations.
That's crazy. Limited and addicted to their limitations.
Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, no, I agree. Just a crazy thing to be able to say with truth.
It's true. People, like, they suppress how they're really feeling, whether that's through, like, self-sabotage of not feeling worthy or scared to progress to the next level, or they get addicted to their phones or some other sort of procrastination or distraction, or they just have a problem at defining themselves. So we're very good with words, and if we say, "Oh, I can't do this. I'm bad at that," we're just defining ourselves, and we're not ever stepping out. We're not ever being brave enough to try and change the patterns that we've got in our heads.
Yeah.
So it's really just a case of understanding the thought patterns that you have and the words that you speak and making actionable steps to change that, again, by preparing to deal with a task, preparing to take on change. You're more likely to succeed than you are if you're not prepping.
Yeah. It's true. Which doesn't mean it's easy. But
No? Are you addicted to your limitations?
I think so. In a little way. After I hit 100k subs, it's like my mindset has been like I don't really care if anyone subscribes anymore.
But yet you still work day after day to try and
'cause I
achieve
enjoy it. I enjoy making videos.
You do, but I come in every day and we have this discussion of, like, it's just not performing very well.
Yeah. Like, that's the game. Like, I like the videos to get views. I don't really care about subs anymore. Like, I've achieved everything I want to, really, with subs. I'd like to hit 1 million, but...
Do you think you'll ever hit 1 million? On your Will Taylor channel?
I could hit it in the next 3 months. I could hit it in the next 3 years. But, yeah, I'll hit it.
But you're not addicted to that limitation, or the limit. You've not put on limitations you've then become addicted to monetize the game of YouTube.
No, well, I think the words I say are very forward-looking and excited for growth. I think in actuality, when I'm in a really good month, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I really like this. I've said before, it makes me feel uncomfortable when I make more than like $3,500 a month, because it's like, that's not normal. That's out of my realm of what I genuinely thought was possible with YouTube.
But why would you ever want to put yourself in a box of normal? You know, when people say, I'm just comparing myself to the average.
I mean normal to me.
Okay.
Like, that's like, whoa. Like, this is a lot more money than $3,000 a month, $3,500 a month. Like, how do I, like, what do I do? Like, I can just buy anything I want now.
But it doesn't change who you are as a person. It doesn't change your values, your ideology.
No. I don't know. It's just an interesting thing that happens. And I wonder then how much that knocks on into the videos and then causes them to not perform well.
Yeah, I wonder if there is a direct cause and effect from you and maybe the words you speak or the dialogue you have internally in your head and the outcomes that it produces with your videos or your content.
I think it should be. I think it would make sense.
So maybe you need to be a little bit more positive and have a little bit more optimistic outlook.
Yeah, the problem is you can't really go to anyone with your problems when you make 10 grand in a month.
I mean, you can.
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm making all this money. I don't know how to deal with it.
It's all relative, isn't it?
It is. If I was to
Because
talk
really
to
the underlying issue isn't the fact that you made 10 grand a month. There's another issue that's pulling the strings there.
It just feels like it's too easy.
Yeah, you've been saying throughout this month of how much
this month is hard, but in the months when it can't, like, because it's the same unit of work.
It's the same system.
Yeah. So it just, on months when you make loads, like, you haven't done any work for it really any more than normal, yet you're getting paid loads, so it feels way too easy. And then on these months, it's like, it's like what I've come to terms with, it's the same unit of work, so it doesn't really matter as long as I get that done. Like I said to Soph after I made the 9 videos yesterday, of which I did 13 videos in total yesterday because we filmed 4.
And you're only... Oh, yeah, because of what we filmed, yeah.
Yeah. But of those 9, it clocked over midnight, and I said, only 356 to go.
Does that not fill you with dread, or does that fill you with excitement?
That's excitement. I love that one. As it's the only metric I care about is the uploads one. Really.
No, you've got to rinse and repeat for years to come.
Yeah. That's cool. Like, I love just doing stupid amounts of volume. Like, it's good fun.
I think maybe you are addicted to your limitations with the words you're choosing when it comes to growth. I think you're maybe you have this weird duality of unrealistic expectations, but also demanding ineffability and perfect success from yourself as well. And you teeter somewhere in that middle, which I think is you putting a limitation on your achievements.
Yeah.
And not being able to celebrate your achievements.
Yeah, well, I don't think achievement should really be celebrated.
Why?
Because the joy isn't in the achieving. Like, that's just a product. The thing that should be celebrated is how, like, when you're actually working.
Yeah, you can still celebrate the achievement without disregarding the work, because the work has been the vessel to get you to the achievement.
Yeah, but that's like the good bit. Like, the actual, woohoo, you got it. It's like, well, yeah, but 100k versus 101k. Like,
I get the point you're making, but if someone trains for a year to run a marathon, and then they run the marathon, you don't go... You just don't just shake their hand and go, you did it. Yeah. You celebrate them because they've achieved the end goal.
That's a fair point. I don't hang around with people like that.
I mean, you do.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I've never been to congratulate somebody for running a marathon. I feel like if you train for it, of course you're going to be able to run a marathon. Why is it a surprise?
Have you ever run a marathon?
No, but I know if I train for a marathon, you don't need to train to run a marathon. You just run it.
You're not Barney Stinson. I would love to see you run a marathon. You would be dead after the first 10 miles.
I just walk it.
Well, that's not running a marathon, is it?
Okay, I'd jog it and then it'd be fine.
Okay. I'd love to. Can you live stream that, please?
That would be so
I'll
fun.
follow along on one of those little scooters filming you.
With a backpack of water.
Yeah, and we'll see how far you get. You can't stop. You gotta be running the whole time.
I just gave David Goggins. David Goggins my way through it. Like, just, let's go.
I disagree.
I don't quit mentally. That's one thing I do know about myself.
I believe that about you.
Like, I just keep going. Like, I don't care about physical pain at that point, mental pain. It's just keep going. I have the same thing when I'm in the gym. I don't go very often, so the weights aren't impressive. But, like, it's like, I might as well just go.
You're going to be consistent this month.
Yes, I am. I'm going to be consistent this month, and then I'm going to try through February, and then February to May is like where I'm going to really have to grind on it, and then May to sort of June is I'll have the motivation that I'm going to Bali in a month, so I need to look.
This is it. You need to be beach body ready for Bali because it's the island of the gods.
I need to get on trizepatide, and maybe get my test levels sort of bumped slightly.
I think maybe you need to stop worrying about the 1% and worry about the 60%, which is eating, sleeping, and drinking.
I do need to eat, sleep, and stop drinking.
I mean, you don't drink enough water. You got to 2 p.m. yesterday and going, oh, I need to pee. Because you hadn't peed the whole day.
Yeah, I probably should drink a little more.